Hey, welcome back to the Nets, guys, the home of unbiased views. This is the place where we talk about cricket and all the current things that are current news and scores that are happening in the world of cricket. With me today is Arsh. Hi, Arsh. Welcome
Yeah, man.
back.
Before we go anywhere, first comers, please hit the like, please subscribe, please do whatever you can, please do spread a word out, and also hit the bell icon to get notified to for all our videos. So we do videos every alternate day, or we try to do videos every alternate day, but we somewhat do it. So what's up, Kevur? How are you doing?
I am doing good, trying to keep up with all the things happening around the world. Speaking of which,
There's a lot of
COVID is seeming to headline all the news channels. So, one of the big things that came out was there was a game that was supposed to happen right now as we speak at the PSL, Islamabad United versus Quetta Gladiators. And right before, the game was supposed to start at 7, but 7 my time. But at 6:30 my time, which is 30 minutes prior to this, there was an update coming in from Islamabad United that an overseas player, Fawad Ahmed from Australia, was tested COVID positive, and the game has been delayed for 2 hours. So all the players are going through testing, and they have to jump through some COVID protocols before they can the game can begin.
okay.
So Quetta Gladiators, who has probably been who has not won a single game so far, may want this game to happen just so they can get on the scoreboard. Islamabad is not really doing as well. They are sitting fourth in the table. So hopefully the game happens and Alex Hales and Sarfaraz Ahmed, and it will always be nice to see Shadab and Sarfaraz go head to head again.
Mm-hmm. So
So what else is happening in your world?
So in the domestic circuit, there are a lot of things happening in the domestic circuit. Mumbai played Himachal Pradesh today, and guess who scored? Who was in the top three of for Mumbai? I'll tell you the names, right? Though it's not Shreyas Iyer, it's not Prithvi Shaw. Guess who? Knock knock.
I was keeping tab of that score, and Surya Kumar Yadav yet again. Uh,
No, even the guy who surprised me the most was Shadul Thakur. So
Shardul Thakur got on the order, 92 and 52. Brilliant innings.
so he was the top scorer. Surya Kumar scored around 91-ish, if I'm not mistaken, 91, 90 odd. So and Aditya Tare who was the third highest. So in Mumbai won the game. Beautiful bowling performance also. So yeah, all in all, a lot of things happening in the domestic circuit. Delhi. So yeah, apart from that, there was no real highlight as such. Uh, international news. I heard something from Sri Lanka is coming.
Sri Lanka has Tom Moody is getting his second stint with Sri Lanka, this time as a director of cricket with Sri Lanka.
Mhm.
So earlier he had been in the, I think in the 2007 or 2009 time when Sri Lanka was actually performing and they had some good results. So Moody has been reappointed with Sri Lankan cricket. Hopefully something good comes out of that.
Absolutely.
Again, going back to Vijay Hazare Trophy though, four teams have actually qualified for the quarterfinals: Mumbai, Saurashtra, UP, and Kerala. These four have actually qualified for the quarterfinals. So keep our fingers crossed for Mumbai. Mumbai, who's having a hard time with Ranjis in the recent few years. And when I say hard time, they are not in the finals. They have not been in the finals. Vidarbha has been consistently doing its thing, so something they're doing is right, and Mumbai, I think, has to rejuvenate as a domestic team and come back again strong.
In the on the international side, Zimbabwe and Afghanistan are going to play their test match tomorrow. So let's hope test match comes back and it's a 5 day long test match and it comes out of with a result. And no one criticizes the pitch. That's
Speaking of
the
the pitch, much has been said, and then we got happened to get some support from Australia in the form of Nathan Lyon, who said he would love to have these pitches in Australia, where he feels that this is a pitch where he would like to bowl, and yeah, why not? Again, the greatest batsman of all time, Sir Vivian Richards, has said the same thing to England, that get out of your comfort zone, stop talking about the pitch, and go out there and bat. There is, and considering Vivian Richards, he was the greatest for a reason. I mean, a batsman in the 80s who was meant for all formats is just, you cannot really compare him with anybody. Anybody. It's just never before, never again. Sir Vivian Richards has come back in support of the pitch as well.
Mhm.
But speaking about the pitch, I really feel that India should again have the exact same pitch for the fourth test as well. I wouldn't mind seeing another test match of 2 days, to be honest. And
So
Ashwin was absolutely brutal yesterday in his interview with the press.
yeah, he is one person who doesn't hold back. He goes all guns blazing and on and off the field. That's how he is. So
And
that's
the best part about Ashwin is he is so level-headed and so simple in putting his points through. It's just amazing. He's one of the best persons who can. I mean, with Rohit Sharma, you and I both know that he's like, he has this typical Mumbai attitude of talking on the camera. He's
he
extremely
can,
casual.
yeah,
With
he can
Ashwin,
be
level-headed guy.
snarky as hell, and and he can get away with it because he bats, he proves it with the bat. Whereas Ashwin is so level-headed and so not, he's nonchalant when it comes down to his words or his ball. So or the ball in his hand. So he just seems effortless and on point banging. So
Absolutely. The way he put it, like, how do you define a good pitch? Who decides it? Should it be batting friendly in the first two and spin friendly in the last two? Is that how you decide a pitch? And where are these guidelines quoted? So he was absolutely pinpoint when he said that, yeah, it was a pitch, it was a test pitch. If you couldn't apply, don't come blaming the pitch and the curators. And the fun part is, no one from the England playing squad is mentioning anything. It's all these overseas nobodies that are coming in and saying Michael Vaughan, whose predictions have been so way off in the last few series that we have seen, he wants to come in and talk about the pitch. No one else is saying anything about it. So I still hope that it should again be a pitch that supports India, and India should win the series 3-1.
absolutely. So let's hope that happens. And on the other side, we'll be doing IPL videos really soon. We'll be breaking down each team, and we'll be doing a little more into each team. So I guess that's it from us today.
So one other update was all the games from New Zealand, matches from Wellington have been moved to Auckland again. New Zealand is going into a 7-day lockdown yet again,
Okay.
which surprises me as to why Australia is still willing to play in New Zealand, but not in South Africa. But on that note, oh, and the last thing that I also would like to say is West Indies has announced their squad to play T20s in Sri Lanka, and this time they have announced their stronger squad with Kyron Pollard being the captain again.
Mhm.
And for some reason they didn't want to play in Bangladesh, but they are all okay playing for games in Sri Lanka. So it's a T20 international that will happen in Sri Lanka, and I'm hoping that West Indies again, with the World Cup coming in, I hope they revive themselves. Sunil Narayan doesn't find a place in this West Indies squad, which is again a surprise. But Narayan, since his action has changed, is not really the same bowler. So
And on the IPL side of things, one last quick update: all league games to happen in and around Mumbai. So that's three stadiums in Mumbai and the fourth one in Pune. And the playoffs would happen at Narendra Modi Stadium in Motera. So don't find me for that. Sorry.
all right. Well, on that note, guys, if you have come this far, if you have seen our video and if you like it, please do hit the like button and the subscribe button. If you like it, give us a shout out. If you don't like it, let us know. We will be more than glad to improve on the content. And stay healthy, stay safe wherever you guys are. We
Bye
will see
bye.
you guys shortly. Thank you.